Okay, disclaimer. I hate sports. Not a lot, but I don't go out of my way to watch them on TV. I don't like to watch them on TV. If someone invites me to a game, I'll go. I enjoy it that way. But I do not like watching sports. But in books, it's one of my favorite things to read. Okay, so this week on my channel, I am reviewing The All-American by Susie Finkbeiner. This is actually my favorite. Well, I mean, it is my favorite book by the author, but it's also my first book by the author. I got to meet her in May, and I can't believe I didn't read a book before I met her. I mean, that was my goal to do that, and I totally forgot to do it for Susie. But you know what? This came at the right time, and I just absolutely loved it. I thought it was a perfect beginning to reading her books, and I've heard nothing but great things about her other books, so I cannot wait to read them. So this book is about Bertha, and it's kind of dual perspective between Bertha and her sister Flossie. And so it's kind of their school years, and Bertha, it's kind of that era in the 1950s where you're kind of taught in school how to cook, how to be a housewife, how to be a mom, and all Bertha wants to do is to be a baseball player. So she kind of plays around with the boys ever since she was little. She has always loved baseball, and so she grew up playing with the boys in the baseball field, and the boys would not let her play, obviously because she's a girl back then, and so she just kept nagging at them until they finally let her play. And it's all about how she just grows up and just finds friendship through baseball and the family values. And this has a lot of history too. So this also talks about, I think the cover actually kind of goes with this as well, but her father is presumed a communist. Somebody calls him out and says he's aligned with them, and so he's pretty much blacklisted, and everyone treats her and her family as pretty much absolutely terrible, even though they grew up with everybody in the town. So while she's trying to still enjoy baseball and still go to school, and her sister is going to school, and it's heartbreaking in some parts. I mean, it does talk about bullying in this book, and there is I don't want to spoil it though, it is a spoiler, but there is death of a loved one. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to leave it at that, which broke my heart. But but yeah, so I really enjoyed this book. This is one of my favorite eras to read in history, which is like the 1950s, and I just loved it. I really wish I did get to see more of Bertha when she was older. We get one chapter at the end of Flossie when she's older, which I really like that, but I would have loved to have seen just an extra epilogue of Bertha and seeing how she was doing, like, I think it was 18 years later or something, and seeing where she was. So I like, if there's like a short story, Susie, that you can do for Bertha, really love that. But anyway, so I really enjoyed it, and I loved seeing kind of the background scenes of a baseball team, and seeing kind of the tryout aspects, and seeing what it takes to be on a female baseball team, specifically the Sweet Peas, which is just the cutest name ever for a softball team. I absolutely love that. But I loved it. I love the characters, and yeah, it was really great. I don't think there was any character that I really didn't like, well, except for like the bullies in the school. Like, they were terrible. But other than that, I loved everybody. I love the librarian in the book. Just librarians are like perfect added touches to stories, and she's perfect in this book. She was so sweet to the family, even after their father got blacklisted. Like, just like, that would be me as a librarian. I would be like, the library is a sanctuary. You're safe here from bullies and everything. And I love the librarian. Like, I wish we could have seen more of her, because I really did like her. But yeah, so I absolutely loved it. I love the friendship between Bertha and her friend Leo. There is like a little bit of romance going on there, but we never know if it actually continues or not. So that was kind of a disappointment, but honestly, other than that, it was a 5-star read for me. I loved it. I loved everything about it. I thought it was so much fun. And as I said before, I'm not a fan of sport watching, especially on TV, but I do love it in books. I do. It's one of my favorite things. And so if you've never tried a sports book, I think you might be interested in this because it's not just about sports. It's about family and friendship and hardships during this time. And I just really loved it. And I loved Flossie's new friend, Lizzie. I thought she was the sweetest thing. And I love that they were friends and stayed friends. Like, you'll know once you read it. So I hope you do pick this up because I think it's beautiful. And this cover, I don't know if I told Susie or not, or I'm sure I've told you, but this is like my favorite cover of the year. I love this cover so much, and it's so vibrant and so pretty, and I love the red. There needs to be more vibrant colors like this in Christian fiction for sure. But yeah, so I hope you did pick it up. It was lots of fun and pretty heartbreaking in moments for sure, but I definitely think you're going to enjoy it if you pick it up. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video.